Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Exponential Per Player World Domination on the Alcatraz map. We're playing as the green player out of the third position. And I've got a pretty good stake for the +8 here up at the top of the board. I don't know how aggressive I want to be with purple out of the final position here. I think I want to show purple how much material I truly have up here first. I think that's likely my best bet. It's going to, what I fortify here is going to depend on how much these four territories have on them in terms of other players' troops. But I think we want to be up here. So I will take my card up there as well. This is Risk Global Domination. We got white on a 7 here. Those were likely intentionally placed troops as well, which is not great. I'm trying to show him that I'm fortifying back left. This should ideally give red a sense, and obviously purple a sense that they shouldn't go for this. Hopefully white understands he should get out of here as soon as possible. I think he placed these troops. Maybe he had starting troops in this spot. I'm unsure. A little bit disappointing that I didn't go before that player, because if I did, maybe it shows them that I'm already playing up in this position. Who knows? We are playing World Domination, a lot of Alcatraz with our Felon Friday series. It's the prison map series, this map in Supermax Prison that we've been playing every Friday. We've been playing a lot of capitals. I wanted to play some exponential per player cards, World Domination, which is what we've got here today. And this has been very luck driven, this this mode. Kind of spawn luck driven. I don't know what red is doing right now, man. I hope white gets out of here. I mean, I may be forced to just stack in front of them, which is a bit unfortunate. They do trade ahead of me, so I got to be careful in doing that. I almost hope somebody opens me here, and then I can attack my 3 out and hit, but I might just roll with my 3 in the middle of the board. Fortify this out, then roll this and fortify out. White's still only getting 3 troops, so maybe white is playing for a different position. I'm not sure. If they don't add up here, they just start taking their cards here. That could be good for me too. But I'm trying to... Okay, they are adding up here. Well, you're going to be disappointed, buddy. He's not even using it. I mean, I get it. It doesn't mean it's not annoying, but you assume he's added 6 troops here. He probably only started with a 4 here. This is not guaranteed to win. But I'm not going to add to it. We're going to play the 89% roll game because we have a backup card here if we need it. I'm going to ensure that I have a card here first. And we're going to knock white out of this position. At this point, I have an accidental kill guard on purple who has quit. Please don't hit my board. That's fine. I can live with that. Red has this back bonus here as well. I'm a bit impressed by that. But I think somebody might sit in front of them. Those troops I thought were already there. Maybe they placed in that spot. I'm impressed by red taking this bonus in one turn. They must have had a good spawn for it. So we'll knock white out of that position. Or maybe, you know what, actually, I think I should hit black. I would love to knock white out of here, but and as much as having that kill guard would be great, I think hitting black here is going to end up being the better choice and grouping my material up to continue getting cards out here, knowing that white is up in this spot. We may see some unnecessary aggression at some point, too, if white sees me here. So we'll see what happens. I almost think he has to assume that I'm up in this position. Purple will not be trading anytime soon, so if somebody wants to hunt that elimination, be my guest. At this point, you would expect white to, maybe, if he doesn't have troops elsewhere, put your troops here, attack out, and go this way. Pink, we don't see Hyde nor Hera pink on this board. Got purple a little bit in the middle, a little bit over here. I wonder if they just bailed because they tried for something and it didn't work in their favor. I mean, this play by white is beginning to get very irritating. But pink has a bonus. One of these +6 is likely the back one. I would anticipate maybe black's trying to play in front of them. So we're going to need some counterplay from red or black here soon if this really gets out of hand. I fear losing my material up this way to red because they have this bonus. That's why I didn't want to worry about white, as I was worried that they would just hit me anyway after I hit white out of here, and I wouldn't have the fortify right away. Now I guarantee myself a take into white on the next turn. And white's still getting cards, so they're getting cards in this bonus. Black already goes for purple. That may be, I mean, we may have these purple cards already. Hit into here, hit here. No trade in yet. It's going to depend on what the purple situation is over here. If it places all 3 troops behind me, and this is what I thought would happen with red, is they eke out this way. Now this allows them to retain kill guards on white and black, which is less than ideal for me, but you almost hope they start taking those cards. And they take the black card. Do they also go for the white card here? They do not. So white sits in this spot back here. And they attack down. So they peel away from, quote-unquote, my bonus. Man, I had so much material to start in here, and white continues committing in this spot. They exist back here. We don't see where purple places the troops. Does it get a card? That's my curiosity here. Because black may continue hunting this, not knowing that purple is behind me. We're going to keep purple behind me, although there is the risk of the bot setting behind me, which I don't love. If white trades, we could potentially be devastated here. Now on this next turn, I've got the fortify through. White actually places all of their troops elsewhere. They find me. And they back up. I don't want them to have the pathing into me. Pink getting very aggressive here. This may be takes on purple. Takes on purple or takes on white even. 7 of white over here. I was hoping that that was going to get slammed, and it did not. Black may be eliminatable, actually. This may be the end of black out here. So a lot of useful... Okay, well, it's not going to be useful now. I was going to say, a lot of useful information is potentially here. Does he send it into red here? What are you doing? What is wrong with you? What a dingus, dude. In what world would I let you have that elimination on me? What a dingus. He must have assumed he had it. Red probably hits me here, seeing that black just hit through me there. Knocks white out of this spot. That's interesting. Trade on 4. We do have a trade on 4. I don't really want to open up white to myself. Because the whole idea behind this was going to be see what pink's... Hopefully it places in here and attacks out. It is... Okay, so the goal here is that white thinks that this is the end of purple and takes the elimination. And then I get the elimination right behind myself. Potentially chaining this into white if he doesn't set. Yep, and he dives into the pocket, and he doesn't have the elimination. And now he's grouped himself up for me. Pink has this whole bonus down here. We get purple here. Pink has the whole... So we know we have purple now. So I don't even need to trade. I can potentially save this +2 to get the extra +2 on my stack off of this trade-in. I'm almost wondering if pink cruises across the board. Okay. I know that this is the purple elimination, so I'm not going to set. I knew that for a fact. That double sets me. We get our +2. And we get our additional trade-in. White is on 5 cards. And we get white as well. Which is a... Wait, hang on. I gotta see which one of these ends up being useful for me. Lecture room is what we should take because we've already got troops on that. And there is no point, I don't think, in attacking out right now. I'm back on 5 cards. So we just managed to get 9 cards there. The bad part about this, though, is if black opens pink up to me, pink just wins. So let's hope black's not a complete fool. Like, this territory needs to not get hit at all. The issue is I think pink will get free cards off of black here. If not, I will go take the free cards off. I don't know if I want to do that, actually. It depends on where pink's holding their troops. Because pink will get what? They got 16 last turn? 15? They got 15, and they'll get 5. So they'll have 20 troops to stare at me, which doesn't do a whole lot. I am now trading for the 13. I think I just play a little soft here. I don't actually know that I care that my opponents get extra cards at this point. I think it's more about taking the elimination that's available to me. So we kept purple kill guard. It was the exact perfect play I needed to make. All right, he'll get 21 here. He won't be able to eliminate me, but he could devastate me, which would not be great. I would be very surprised with how many troops he's gotten here if he doesn't just take black out. Depending on his stack size out here, we're going to have to be a bit careful with that. I think he's just going to remove black from the game. Yep. Read that correctly. I don't know that I'm going to have the juice to eliminate red. He's been getting 7. It's not a lot. Do I go look at him at least? Or either of these? Let's take Dispel Room just because. Oh, you know what? I can save that one. I shouldn't do that. 43. Don't have to open up pink here. Make sure that there's no red in here. I think this is the red elimination. I think I have it. It does not double set me. He's on 5 cards. I'm going to sit back here then. It's frisky, a little frisky right now, but 3-point block. He's got to decide what to hit and what to open. If he goes exclusively for this back here, that's fine. Kind of want him to go exclusively for this back here. I intentionally defended the other. Yeah, he is just going to go exclusively for this. I got a whole 7 back here that he's got to hit. And now he's got to decide, do I split my stack? Do I fortify over here and split to defend this? He does not. So we just go seal it right back. And then defend out here. And we can even defend here. I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to let him in here because I'm trading so far ahead of him right now that I want to make sure he doesn't get through my stack up there. I've got the trade on 3. Man, prioritizing the eliminations. I almost wonder if pink was open to be able to go take red out fully. I risked it for red because I knew how fast I would get ahead. I got, how many? I don't even remember how many cards I got off of red. I don't know that we'll see it. I got 5. I got 5 cards off of red. I got 5 cards off of white. I got 4 cards off of purple. Pink got 2 off of black. So 5 off of white. Can I 2-point card block him here? He's trying to card block. That's not what you should have done there, pal. Now the goal behind this, oh, he quit. Oh, he didn't have a trade on 4. No wonder he quit. This will open me up. And that is a clean sweep. But I mean, he got 2 cards off of black, which, you know, good insight. And he even targeted the purple kill. It was not a bad play by him at all to try to get purple. He thought he had it. But meanwhile, I was just hunting the eliminations, everybody. I don't know why I'm routing this the way that I am, but we'll take it. 5 cards off of pink. So if you count total cards accrued, I got 4 eliminations. We got 19 cards off of those eliminations. If you count the final elimination, if you only account the ones before pink, I still got 14 cards off of those players, which is absolutely absurd. I don't know why white in expo per player, guys. My biggest tip to you, an exponential per player, the only time you should sit on your cards is if you're worried about being card blocked. And what I mean by that is, like, say I'm the red player back here and somebody wants to sit their troops in front of me and I don't end up getting enough to get through them, but I have the trade in the pocket, that will get me enough to break the card block, and then I can pull troops out from behind and prevent it. But if you don't think you're going to get card blocked in that early in the game, you're probably not going to get card blocked. You got to be setting in when you have the trades. You can't be hanging on to them. Pink was a grandmaster level player. They were aware of the eliminations available to them, but they weren't aware of necessarily where those eliminations were. We end up nabbing 2 of them, both purple. Well, I guess they thought they couldn't eliminate white. At that point, I may have even just risked it and tried to pivot to take white out. That might not have been a bad play, or smash through me and hope you can get pink behind me or purple behind me, because there's only one spot purple can be at that point, unless you think that red has him kill guarded. Anyway, those are my tips to you. We get the win. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk on Monday. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.